Hey guys, welcome. It's HyruleDAD, and I want to do a review on Cave Story. If you've ever played this game, you should know that this game was made and programmed by one guy. It actually came out on the WiiWare back in the days when the Wii in 2006, I think. I bought it then. It was a lot of fun. It's also, I think you can also play it free on their website, but I've beaten this game so many times I can't remember. But honestly, when they announced it for the Wii, and it's already been out for not for the Wii, for the Switch, I went ahead and picked it up just because it's so much fun. It's very Metroidvania-ish. Well, not really Metroidvania-ish. It's basically a Metroidvania game. It's Metroid pretty much. There's actually little monsters that appear to be Metroids, but other than that, it's a cool little story. I'm not gonna ruin the story for you because you really gotta experience the story. It's pretty sad, but you know, it's this guy and he's experimenting on little rabbits, and you just try to figure out everything. So you basically same thing as Metroid, right? You go back and forth, and you visit other locations. Once you get the right weapon, like for example, I got the key here, and you know, I go back, and I'm able to open this guy's house. And it's such a quirky little experience. It's so, you know, my brother was watching me play it when recording a video for the review, and he was telling me that, man, this game looks a lot like Mario. I'm like, yeah, man, it's very retro. It's very cool. Very good little story. Actually, if you do get it, the game comes with nice little bonuses. It comes with a little booklet, the way the games used to come. And it also comes with a little keychain, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. So here I just got a new gun, and you power up your guns by getting those little triangles. Do you see those little triangles that are going up? Yeah, that's how you power up your gun. And you see it's level 1, level 2, and you start powering them up. It'll say they're powered up or leveled up, and now you see how my weapon changes. And it's really good because once you get to level 3, that weapon becomes super powerful, and you need it to defeat one of the little bosses that's there. But that's the only problem, is that when they attack you, you lose it. Or you don't lose the level, but depending on how many of those little Triforce thingies you get, you know, you lose the weapon. But yeah, this game starts out, and you know, there are a whole bunch of endings, and there are kind of ways that you play this game. You can decide to rescue. There's a scene where the doctor dies, and you know, there's specific things that you got to do to get the real ending. You know, you can either save. There's a girl that comes out. You can save her, or you can let her die, but it doesn't impact the ending, so you just get a different ending. You can escape without, you know, by letting the doctor die and not rescuing the girl, and actually, you know, that gives you a completely different ending. And you know, for one guy to think about this, and that guy programmed all the music. Now, the music, you gotta admit, my favorite music for these kind of games has been Shovel Knight, just because Shovel Knight is... the music in Shovel Knight is just genius, right? But the music for this game is really happy. It brings you back. So here where the little Metroid monsters appear, they're like little jellies. And I'm trying to figure out, you know, okay, do I gotta grind for them, or do I need to go back to the level? Which is what a Metroidvania is, kind of game, right? You gotta kind of figure out what you gotta do. So I talked to her. See, and you can't get past certain areas until you figure out the objective, right? It's either get a new weapon, it's either get a new item. So those are little jellies that appear that they appear to be like Metroids. See, leveled up my gun, and just going in, and I go in and out. I'm thinking that I need to grind. for these little things. Eventually you don't. You actually end up fighting the jelly a little bit towards the end. Not towards the end, but back towards the middle or the beginning. Yeah. This game reminds me so much of like the little shooters that are like what game comes to mind? It reminds me a lot of like a shooter-based game, but you're playing the person kind of like the way you used to play Kid Icarus. So Misery is one of the bosses, and here I just want to show some of the bosses. And they're always using one of the main weapons, one of the swords that you end up finding. As you can see, I already have level 32 hearts. I think at this time I had 45 hearts, and you can see all the rabbits that are there. So he's harvesting red flower in order to kind of poison these little rabbits. And it's you know, that's the whole point of the game. You gotta rescue, find out everything that's going on. But some of these bosses there are really hard. There's a boss that I love. His name is Balrog, and you fight him off and on in the game, and you know, it's pretty cool. Now, if you've ever played the game, what's it called? Meat Boy. There's a section in the game where there's spikes all over the place, and you saw that little flying action. You have to use that little flying action in order to get right past it. There's spikes everywhere, and if you know the spikes kind of kill you, so it's a test in patience to pass this game. But it's a fun game. It's a fun game. The bosses, they did a great job with the bosses. The story is very good. For one guy to create the story out of nowhere, I mean, I think it took him, I don't know, 7 years to create the story. I don't exactly remember, but this game deserves to be played by everybody. See, and that's one of the last bosses, or not the last boss I remember. And it's super epic the way the game ends out. The way the game ends up to be, it's pretty freaking epic. It's a short game. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you really put your heart and soul to it, you could probably finish it in one day. But I think the experience of the game, just playing it and really experiencing it, is totally worth it. I actually did think I beat this game in one day. I think for the purpose of this video, I beat it in a couple of hours. So there you see, I'm trying to take out both of the bad guys, changing weapons. And it has so many weapons. There's a really good weapon that you find. It's a secret weapon where it's most powerful if you don't collect any little diamonds. If you collect diamonds, then or any little of those things, if you collect them, then the weapon becomes less powerful. So it does the opposite effect. So the whole game you've been thinking, oh, I gotta collect these to upgrade my weapon. But in this one, you gotta kind of not collect them. So there's a whole bunch of collectibles you can see whenever I press the screen. But I mean, overall, guys, I recommend this game. I know I've been jabbering a lot, but it's a really good game. If you've ever wanted to try one of these kind of games that are old school, like Shovel Knight, stuff like that, I totally recommend this one. It's so much fun. 10 out of 10. And that's it. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Mwah. No, shh. Mwah. God bless. Bye.